Hello gamers, Pat here, welcome to vlog number 9. I decided to do another small update. Again, I'm doing those updates more for me because it might be interesting to see myself in 10 years like, look the problems that Pat had back then. Anyway, it's a bit interesting on how I just started in January with a new website, new logo, giveaways. I created some content, then I had to basically stop for almost 1 month. But hopefully it's over and I will start basically again. And the thing is that my parents decided to come and visit me for about 2 weeks. And they actually left like 2 weeks ago. And the thing is that right on the day before they left, my SSD died. And that sucked because I can't really work without the SSD. Well, I can in a way. I kind of slacked, but the old hard drive, it's basically so slow, and I basically didn't had time to encode anything. And with the death of the SSD, I lost the Football Manager save. I do have a backup, but that's before the last 2 episodes, so it's before the game with Frankfurt, which had an amazing ending. I don't want to waste time to play half of the season again. I also lost another episode, and I also lost some game recordings. Nothing major. And after some time, I was actually thinking like, shit, I also lost some After Effects intros. You know, the lame intros that I have. This is the reason why this vlog doesn't have that vlog number 9 3 seconds intro, because I have to do it again. So basically, I lost time. And the irony is that for about 1 month ago, I started using a backup software called Backblaze, and that's kind of amazing because you can upload unlimited storage. And I actually uploaded about 300 gigabytes of my important data, like pictures I took since 2006, other kind of videos, other kind of important files that I have. But I decided not to back up my SSD because I usually have temporary data on SSD. Like, I have some recordings that I have to make and then simply upload or move to my I have another drive which I use to store gameplay because I want to use the gameplay later and I need to have that gameplay somewhere. So I was like, yeah, I also have the Football Manager save, like, no, nothing is going to happen, like, right? So then it basically died. So I'm going to do a separate video where I'm going to talk about backup, on how to do the backup, because again, it's very important. Just backup your data. Also, I'm recording myself in about 10 frames per second because I just installed the webcam, but the webcam wants me to restart the PC, which I'm not going to do because I'm actually uploading a video on YouTube right now, and I actually want to do this video. I wanted to do this video like two weeks ago, 2 days ago. So basically, my SSD just arrived like yesterday. I spent the whole night yesterday installing my Windows, and I still have some configuration to do and install the story and other stuff I use. So right now, I'm also using this microphone, the Zoom. I just got this one to record, because one thing that I have this, you can't see it, it's right here. I have that broadcaster microphone, which it's kind of nice because it's having that boomy sound when you're talking to it. But I want to use that when I actually do broadcasting, or I don't know, something like that, right? Because it's kind of annoying to sit with that in your mouth. It's like you need to move. It's also creating pressure on my head that I need to find the right words right there, to not go like you know. And look, right now I'm doing and talking freely, and I think I'm feeling confident. I'm not sure if I'm doing a good job, but I'm feeling confident, which is very important, to just sit back and relax when you want to do videos, right? So I will try to see how this sounds and maybe try to use this on my reviews, because it's giving me a much better feeling to just sit like this and tell you my story, or the game story, or whatever story I'm going to say. So the new SSD that I got is an Intel. It's actually a generic pack. It just came into this. It's an Intel. I don't know, it doesn't say it. I have a lot of, it's 530 something, 240 gigabytes. which somehow it seems much slower than my OGZ Vectrex, or Vector, I believe it was called. It's only writing 350 megabytes per second, but people said that that's the real speed anyway, and that's okay because I won't feel 100 megabytes more for writing. And also, what else? Yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. It comes with 5 years warranty, which is kind of important because if it fails, I can just exchange it. And now you see this black background. Well, I basically got a green screen, right? My SSD failed, and I said, okay, let's simply do this. So without the chroma key, it's like this. This is the wall. I painted this wall. I had to buy paint, and I had to basically white, and then you tell him what kind of color you want. And I said I want this color, and it was about $20 something, a bit more, almost $30 if you count some other stuff. I had to basically, I'm not sure how it's called in English. In Romanian it's called amorsa, which is some kind of milky liquid that you put before, and then when you simply come with the roll to do the painting, it will stick. So that's something. So it's not really ideal, the green screen that I have. Basically you want to also have some lights to light the green screen, because look, there is shadow, and basically the shadow that's there, that's not green anymore. It's a darker slide of green, and basically when you do the chroma key, which I'm doing right now, you kind of can see the shadow, right? So anyway, it's still okay-ish, I guess. Whoop, almost knocked down the microphone. It's still okay-ish though. I know, it might seem a bit more professional. Of course, I'm not going to use a black background when I'm going to do reviews or something like that. But anyway, I also bought lights. They were about 90 euros, and they look like this. You see, they are fairly short. Autofocus without the drivers. Anyway, I'm not going to move the camera anymore. Anyway, so I also bought the lights. Without the lights, it will be like this. So not really ideal. Well, it's still pretty okay, I guess, but it's because of the camera exposure, and I don't know, it's still light outside, so there is some light coming in from there. But however, I think it's much better like this, with these lights. It seems a bit more professional, right? Anyway, what else? So this is what I've been doing. I basically moved rooms. I've been sitting for 10 years in my room. That's really small room that always is very hot because it's small, and always has light coming inside from the sun. And on summer it's simply freaking bad. And it's kind of also hard to play games, believe it or not, because you sit when it's light outside and you are trying to play a game that you are trying to immerse yourself in, and you are like, because of the light, you're like, oh my god, I'm playing games, and it's impossible. This is more chill. I simply love it. And not only that, I love the fact that it's still not ideal how I want it. Basically, there are two, I'm not sure how to call them in English, and there is a big bed there and some things where you put clothes, and it's my parents' clothes, and I simply need to get rid of them, and I want to get rid of everything and move my desk basically on that side of the wall or of the room, because it's more cozy, because right here is the door where I go all in the hallway, so it's not really, I need to be more isolated basically. Anyway, but I had to improvise, and I'm very happy on how things turn out. Am I still recording the sound? Yes. This Zoom thing, it's kind of amazing, to be honest. Anyway, I'm also recording sound with this headset. I just got some new headset, a Sennheiser Game PC360. And they are kind of nice, very nice, pretty expensive. And the reason why I got them, well, for once I got tired of my stupid SteelSeries. Never buying SteelSeries or Razer stuff again. I'm not going to go into that now. But I wanted to buy headset from a sound company, not a gaming company. Anyway, what else? The reason why I got them is because the SSD, when my SSD failed, they didn't have the same model to give me a new one, so they gave me the money back and I used those money to buy the Intel SSD, which was much more cheaper, and I had about $90 extra to spend. So I put another $100 and I got this expensive pair of headset, which is kind of nice. And let's actually test the microphone. So I'm still on the sound. I'm extending. The beauty thing about this Zoom thing is that it's recording the sound on a micro SD card, so I can simply go outside and record stuff. And now basically the XSplit has been set up to record the sound from this, which is basically muted. But if I want to unmute the microphone, I simply go. And right now I switched. During editing, I switched to this microphone because I want to see how it sounds. It is more of a personal thing. I will properly review those headsets later, after I use them for like 6 months. I see no point on doing reviews when you use the thing for like, what, 3 days. It's like, I just got the headset, they are awesome, oh my god, 5 stars, and then after like 6 months they failed and you're like, oh yeah, they are not really awesome, then why the review? Anyway, back on the Zoom. Kind of nice. So what else? I also was able to get, basically my parents got this, a 32 gigabyte SanDisk card for my Canon 7D, and now I can basically record more stuff, because something that I want to do is actually tell a story of developers, and I already talked with a couple of developers to go to them and take interviews and see how they work, and I really want to see on how they design games, right? And I've talked with the guys that do Pinball FX, but they are in Budapest, which is still pretty close to me, but I still require money. So basically I'm going to need to save money. Because right now, after... Oh yeah, I also got new internets. I got a 1 gigabit connection, which is very, very amazing. And the thing is that I had to buy a new router, which was also about $120. So all things combined, with the paint, with the lights, with the router, with the headset, I only got about $80 to spend until the end of the month. And I need money for food. And that means I can't buy Titanfall, which is a great game. I played the beta and I really miss this kind of fast shooters, and I will buy Titanfall. And I might not be able to buy Diablo 3, the expansion, and I want to buy it and play it. So basically right now I've been playing Pinball FX 2. They got a new table with football, and I had some games, I had some recordings recorded, which I lost because of the SSD. So I do need to play it again, and I will create a review and a guide like I did with the Pinball Arcade table. And I'm also playing South Park The Stick of Truth, which, to be honest, is very amazing. I will do a proper review with that. On the off-topic wise, you don't really care about this kind of stuff, but I like to share them, because there might be someone who really likes to see how other people motivate. Like myself, I like to see how other people motivate to work, especially when they work for themselves. Since I work at home, and it's kind of bad environment to work, because it's hard to motivate yourself, right? I managed, this is my card, and I can go at night there. There is like a startup hub place where people go to work. They have their Macs and they're like programming stuff. So anyway, I talk with them and I can go there for free. And that's good that I can also go at night there, because I have like on regular schedule. Sometimes I actually woke up at 2 a.m. and I work up and stay until the next morning, and basically I woke up, I go to sleep, and then so on and so on. Anyway, which is nice. I don't have a laptop, but I do have an iPad. So my idea is to get my iPad, get my my notebook, and I'm writing with a pen. I'm not sure how to call it exactly. It's the one that the pen that can eat ink, not pencil, not pen like in Pix, but pencil. So I will go there and I will try to research, do the feedback, write things on paper, then come home and record. And hopefully that will allow me to motivate myself better to create more quality content. Also, yesterday I was at games developer meeting in Timișoara, my town. Basically, it's like the same place where I just told you about the startup hub. And there was my friend Cosmin Mirza, who he's a sound designer, game sound designer, and he presented something there, and I went there to record stuff. I also use this thing, and I've edited the stuff. It's not really that great, the recording, because I left my tripod home because I was like, I'm not going to carry it. Stupid me. And I'm not sure if I'm going to publish that, but I plan to do more game development content, because now I have those contacts. I met those guys there who are doing different kind of meetups, programming meetups. They have a gaming dojo where they are teaching children between 7 and 14 to program and good stuff like that. So maybe I'm going to grab my camera, grab my stuff, go there, record, and show you more stuff, more gaming related stuff, more programming related stuff, and not just, this is something that I want to do, share my honest opinion about games, but also see how games are made, and go inside on how other people work, even if they are designers, sound designers, graphic designers, programmers, and stuff like that. And also, I've been playing Dota, and I do plan to start casting Dota regularly, because I find that it's fun and I enjoy casting. I want to grab some beer, even that I don't really like beer anymore, because if you watch my other vlogs, I found a German guy that imported beer from Germany, from microbreweries, and that beer is amazing, but basically it destroyed my taste in beer that I find on the market here, because it's crappy. So anyway, this is it for this update. It was more of a... I did this update more for me, because when you take a break, even a couple of days without you recording yourself talking, you simply become rusty. And when you are finally going to start to do the thing you want to do, like the review, and I'm talking freely, like I don't give a fuck, but on the review I give a fuck. And if I try to give a fuck about something and I simply can't find the right words, I will be like, and I will be, oh shit. And after like 40 minutes of trying to record, I'll be like, oh my god, let's do this, and then everything will be crappy because I've rushed into it, and simply stuff that have to be, because anyway. So I'm playing South Park Stick of Truth. I want to do the review there. I also have a pretty big list of things that I have to review, because again, for 1 month I haven't done anything, which again kind of sucks. I also have some programs that I need to review. I got some keys, and anyway, everything in time. So thank you guys for watching this vlog. Write in the comments below if you watch this. People don't really watch this. If I look at audience retention, there are portions of my vlog that have simply 0%, meaning that no one actually watched that thing where I talked. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this. See you soon. Goodbye.